You have lost.
What is up, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome to another Mental Mega Cast. Today we're gonna be having a pretty standard Doom Patrol 2 matchup. Oh, they're a little bit laggy and a little bit less intense than usual, maybe. On the top, we have the USA Green, Sypher. On the bottom, we have Russian Teal, TeslaCruiser. And both these players are just gonna be starting out with the good old dog rush. Oh yeah, baby, get them doggies. Yeah, very effective tactic early on, especially TeslaCruiser not spamming out enough dogs, ended up losing his engineer to these oil refinery, and that was his refinery too. Usually players would go to the refinery right next to their gem patch, and since he's lost that refinery bonus cash, he's got to grab this one before Sypher in order to get some refunds on the engineers he lost there. But it seems like he's going to be able to grab this with no problem at all, and even got an extra engineer to secure this eventually. Now, Sypher's getting a lot of infantry up, probably to counter the packs of dogs currently being spammed out by TeslaCruiser. Tesla getting some conscripts out for the scouting. Conscripts are not as fast as dogs, but they are cheaper, so they're more expendable to get some early vision onto your opponents, but they aren't dogs, so that means they can't one-shot kill infantry like this. But that conscript did his job, distracting Sypher's forces until he get an actual attack dog in to scout the base, and he's probably gotten a lot of vision around here. Now Tesla is spamming out his own infantry units to counteract or to pressure Sypher's forces, which is, you know, the right thing to do in this kind of situation, especially because GIs are plus some GGIs later on. If Sypher managed to keep this force, he's going to be able to push onto TeslaCruiser with no problem. A couple GGIs and probably a couple CO IFVs. Now, CO IFVs are what destroyed TeslaCruiser in the last cast I did. He was very stunted by those IFVs, and this time I hope he's going to be able to counteract some of these fast strikers with maybe a Rhino tank or a Terror drone or two, right? I am not the true Berserker this game, which is very unfortunate since another person is in the lobby, but I think I would be able to guess how much money these players have based on their economy, which Sypher doesn't have much of right now. He's got a lot of infantry, he's got a lot of engineers, and he's definitely got these IFVs. Expensive purchases, by the way. Allies tech and damage does not come cheap. Meanwhile, TeslaCruiser's already got 3 more miners on the gem field. He's probably bought his refinery, sold it, and then proceeded to his war factories. And looks like we're gonna have a little bit of engagement right here, but keep in mind Sypher does not have any anti-tank to deal with this Tiger, these 2 Tigers and Rhino tanks, but the IFVs are gonna be able to pick off these cheap infantry pretty easily. TeslaCruiser not gonna be able to do much here unless he's gonna be able to push with this giant human wave, because while IFVs are very good at dealing with these infantry, they are quite fragile, especially the strikers, and a couple flat troopers plus this Rhino tank could really seal the deal for these units. Now Sypher's gotten his Mercury satellite up, and this is because he's probably wanting to go into Warhawks, but against Tigers is a bad idea. Now we're gonna see a huge engagement coming up here. We got dogs, GI, GGIs, conscripts all fighting in. It seems like the human wave Tesla has acquired has eventually whittled down to absolutely nothing. These striker IFPs picking off the remainants and even damaging that Tiger to very low health. Looks like Sypher is still on the defensive though, with no real tech to back this up, or nor even just regular Warhawk because of all of these Tigers going on. Now, if he can get Target Painter up in a little bit, he's going to be able to defeat this entire wave without any problem. And the Tesla's only pumping Rhinos and Tigers with no tier 2 looking to get up. He's actually got 2 War Factory to keep pumping those Rhinos, Tigers, and tier 1 infantry, which is, I don't know, these guys are playing a very low tech game, and I'm not entirely sure how to respond here. It would have been cool to be able to see their monies to see what's going on here, but both players have mined out their gem fields and are probably looking to expand either here or here. Actually, Sypher's got a defensive bunker right here in order to probably secure this patch. I think Tesla's also getting some defenses on his core patch. I don't know what's happening here, but it looks like Tesla's, yeah, we got some defenses going down. Very nice. Probably to try to, this is USA after all, and Tanya's are a very dangerous threat for your buildings on the field. We got Warhawks. This is probably the first Warhawk over here, trying to probably do some economic damage and get these more miners to pull off the line, but it looks like these Tigers are going to be able to just tear these planes up, and well, Warhawks can't fight that. Not these many Tigers. Surprisingly enough, TeslaCruiser is only on 5 miners with no additional refineries coming up, but he does have tier 2, and I think he's going to be able to pull some Borello shenanigans, or maybe even getting some TeslaCruiser or 2. Oh, this is a bad idea. Sypher decided to run in with some flat cannon, losing 2 of his Warhawks. Warhawks are not cheap, by the way. They're only 50 credits less than a Stormchild, which is 1,200 credits. Very expensive units. Like I said, for allies, power and tech does not come cheap. Now, Tesla's got a very good mob here. This is a very efficient mob with a lot of anti-air and anti-infantry against this. But keep in mind, Tigers do not counter Guardian GIs, especially when medics and some bulldogs for support. We got a bunch of Stormchilds here ready to snipe out the eventual Ivans. I don't think he's noticing that one off to the side. Maybe he'll pick it up on the return flight? No, doesn't look like it. We do have a dog here and some siege cadres coming out. He's forgotten the medics back there. Sypher using the bulldogs, trying to get some economic damage, trying to get these miners to pull off the line, but this isn't StarCraft. You can't force miners off the line with just these little attacks. It looks like he's going to be losing 2 Stormchilds to that push, and not doing that much damage, losing a couple seals and a couple infantry units as well. He's not pulling his medics back either. He's not building any more armor units. These war miners are just off the line, not doing much. Crazy Ivan comes over here, probably rallied all his forces over here. That's why the Ivan came over here. Got blown up. Now, what should be happening is you should grab this oil derricks and this one too, because there's practically nothing defending it. Oh, look at that. Tier 3 coming out for TeslaCruiser. Going to be able to get that Volkov out very soon. Chizkwa is probably on the way along with some Defilators to deal with this infantry mob. We do have tier 3 coming up with Sypher as well, so Tanya and Riot Troopers are going to be getting it out of that barracks very soon, as well as more Warhawks. Now this is a very interesting decision by him, because I don't know if Warhawks is the way to go here, especially with this heavy anti-air composition Tesla has growing. And it looks like Tesla does have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 with the 7th miners just sniped. He's got a very good echo going. And what is this? Reviver or the half of their forces here? Interesting. Sypher is doing very well with these Warhawks. Just I spoke way too soon. He's gonna be losing 1, maybe 2 Warhawks going down. The third one is on very low health. He's gonna be able to not snipe that War miner out. Wait, should be doing. Oh, he had a Stormchild on the base. Looks like Tanya is out. Probably going to be the switching that IFD very soon for the Tanya IFD. You got an Earthshaker for defense right over here. Good. This is a good defensive position, but unless he can crawl out to over here or secure his floor over here to build a little closer, because this guy does not need to travel all this lane. Put a Tesla generator here, put another refinery, sell this refinery, and boom, you're going. Looks like a paradrop coming in from Sypher, probably going for this tech with the Air Force coming out, and we do have the Bloodhound too, maybe the Target Painter as well. I'm not sure, he's not deploying his infantry. Target Painter does go down, Storm Trials do fire, a lot of damage goes down to these things, but it's all to have health. If he does have a Mercury Strike, that will be it for his tier 3. He's spent a lot of money trying to get the damage done. The tech tree does go down, but looking at it economically, he's lost 3 Storm Child. He lost all of his Paradrops troops. He's lost a lot of Warhogs here, and that was just not worth it. Especially with no or Purifier or the eventual base crawl to here or here going. Sypher's got no backbone on this. He doesn't have might. He should. Did Tanya get sniped? Huh. Oh no, Tanya is safe and sound over there. And we do have an Iron Curtain up. That means tank drop shenanigans, you know, stuff like that. Terror drones, Iron Guard, you know, good stuff. What we really should be seeing here is a Warp Shop or a Purifier and Hummingbirds. Hummingbirds are superb, will be superb against this army, especially because it's really only buffed out by some Tigers and 2 heroes. And if you can take down the heroes, then you're good. Oh, looks like we see our first Morello of the game. Morellos are, in my honest opinion, pretty overpowered because they can kill if building really fucking fast, as well as being very tanky at the same time. But more on that later. Looks like we have a little bit of a lag spike going on. It is Sypher that's causing the lag spike. Freeze frame. I don't know if this lag is going to get resolved soon. It looks like it will be resolved. Oh no, I spoke way too soon yet again. Spockstars are trying to get a target going and probably trying to go for that Tanya IFE if possible, because if you kill the IFE, Sypher doing very good reaction there, clearing Tanya from the IFE before anything can happen. Now, Sypher is just relying on tier 1 infantry to get him through this, and I don't think that's going to be enough to really counter this mob, especially if more TeslaCruisers, maybe even some more Founts come out. Now the Foxtrots are just utterly denying their shit out of Tanya right here. Tanya has not been doing much this game. Ooh, this is a very bad engagement for Sypher. He's running Tanya in, but she's gonna get sniped on the Tesla reactor. Oh, sorry, not reactor. Tesla coil. The hammer defense does not go down here. Yeah, Sypher is just engaging and losing units where he shouldn't be. I mean, look at the amount of just anti-air here. He shouldn't be bringing any of these up, and he should be getting some Abrams tank to be able to deal with this, because they are Tigers and we only have really 1, 2, 3, 4 tanks. Alright, 3 Rhino tanks and a single TeslaCruiser plus, you know, Volkov and just like heroes. Now Sypher is correctly using the Paradrop ability to reinforce his front lines, but yet again he is still relying on tier 1 infantry. Oh look, Iron Curtain is ready. He's got the Morello. He's going to go for the tech, or maybe some, maybe even the MCB. If he sneak those Morellos in from over here, I don't think Sypher is equipped to deal with this, especially again just with the tier 1 infantry. Not much to deal with Morellos here. He's gonna group up. That's gonna be an Iron Curtain right there. Morellos are gonna be able to completely streamline this infantry force. Volkov there locking some down. Chiskoi on alert, killing off these lone bulldogs. I think this is going to be a GG, because these Mercury satellites cannot handle stealth, and those Morellos are still Iron Curtain, unable to deal with any of this. Oh my god, the Mercury friendly fire into the mob of infantry, and Tesla's forces are still relatively unharmed. He's going to be able to get the tech. Sypher has no Abrams up, he has no Tanya, he has no Air Force. I think this is a GG. And seems like
Player defeated.